everyone, and welcome to today's reading. We are doing a pick a card reading on the full moon and seeing what might be coming up with this full moon to be released and let go of, so that you may move forwards a lot more lighter and ready for the new moon to set your intentions for what you want to create, what you want moving forwards. So we have 4 groups here. We have the summer, the new waxing moon, the dress rehearsal, and school. Pick which one you feel most drawn to, and I'll get started with summer. Hello, group number 1, and welcome to your full moon reading. So you chose the card summer. So what we're going to look at with your group here is what it is that you might be releasing, what you might be letting go of, what might be coming up for you in the full moon, and what can support that energy and what it's going to open up for you in the weeks to come. So we'll see what the moon and spirit wants to say. So for you, you have here this summer card, this I want to say, I was going to say fruition, and then I looked down and I saw the word fruition. So definitely there's an energy of fruition here, and there's a lot of energy around the solar plexus. You can see that she's wearing yellow, and I want to say, and I was going to say take action. Thank you, spirit. So yes, this is about you taking action on something, and it's going to be very fruitful. I can see here there's a lot of happiness around you, a lot of joy around you. If that's not happening, there's an opportunity for you to really encapsulate that energy in any way that you can. And you know, this doesn't have to be reliant on others. This can be what you enjoy doing, what you love to do, what really inspires and lifts you. Focus on that, okay? Especially what I'm feeling with the energies at the moment. There is sort of this revisiting energy. There's a little bit of I guess past energies revisiting, and well, that's what I'm experiencing. So if that's happening for you, you know, I feel like there's for you could be sensing, if you're quite sensitive, you could be sensing the energies of others around you, okay? And I just want to say, don't allow that cloud or that fog to get in the way of your joy, get in the way of your happiness, because I do see here that there's a really bright time coming for you. The sun is shining on you. You know, when you're at the beach, I don't know about you, but for me, no, there's this sense of freedom, there's this sense of joy, there's this sense of friendship, even there's this sense of releasing, this sense of you know, refreshment even. You know, I think of the waves and I think of the ocean and that feeling of refreshment, cleansing even. So it's a really, really good time for you. So I feel like for you, the message here is about taking action and really enjoying the fruits of what's coming in for you, or knowing that by taking the action you feel guided to is going to lead to what you've been desiring. And definitely go for it. I hear there's this go for it energy. See things with an optimistic attitude and live in optimism, enjoy, let the sun shine on you. I want to say for you, if anyone is experiencing contrast around them, I actually get the sense here it's not for you to get involved in at this time. For you, this is a time when the sun is shining on you, so really lap it up, really enjoy it, really embrace it, because it's going to bring more of that energy towards you, okay? And I feel like it's time for you to focus on that. Okay, here we have the inner child, and this is what to let go of. But I get this energy of embracing the inner child, embracing that playful spirit, and because I feel like that's going to be very healing for you and very inspiring for you and very creative for you. And I get this sense here with the trees in the background here, and there's this sense of mystery as well. So perhaps there is some mystery around you, and they're showing me the frog. Yeah, okay. I feel like for some of you that you may be feeling guided to take a leap of faith on something or take a chance on someone or something. And I feel like you being in this playful and embracing this playful energy and this feminine energy, this creative energy, I see it being very fruitful for you. And I see you you may be quite a mysterious person, or people might see you as being quite mysterious. I do see this serious side to you. I do see this very loving side to you. And Spirit's bringing this up because I see that you put a lot of effort, you put a lot of emphasis perhaps on your outer reality or the people around you. You're very loving, very caring, very nurturing. I'm getting like Cancer vibes. Doesn't mean you're Cancer, but I get those sort of vibes, okay? And like you being sort of like even like a matriarchal type of energy. You can be male or female, but I just get this sense of protection for the people that you love around you. If this doesn't resonate, then there could be somebody around you who is that energy, who's very protective of you, very loving and watching over you, okay? And I see that here with you, there's this coming into this space of recognizing self and recognizing and knowing the time to play, the time to be serious, the time to take action, the time to just be. Again, they're showing me this other little froggy just over here in the corner. So frog may be a totem to you. Frog could be significant for you. But do your own research. Have a look up what a frog means, because it's definitely coming up in this reading for you twice. So have a look at that meaning. There may be another message for you if you look that up. But for me, a frog is like taking a leap. It's taking a chance, and taking a chance on yourself. This could be taking a chance in a relationship. This could be somebody who is around you that is that energy of love and protection and mystery even, and perhaps it's for you to take a chance on this person around you. It is a general reading, so take what resonates, but definitely I feel like release some of that seriousness too, release some of that need to have it all together as well, and needing to be there for everyone. And remember to be there for yourself. Remember to look after yourself and really embrace your inner spirit, this beautiful and I really feel like there's this playful side, definitely a playful side that really wants to come out, really wants to show its face here. And so, you know, get in it. And again, we've got water. I want to point out 2 waters here. And this water is glowing with the sun. So there's definitely a lot of positive energy around you. And over here, even there is a little bit of a mystery feeling here. The water that she's in this water here, and she's waist deep in it, but the water is quite still, right? It's quiet. It's not rushing. It's not even flowing here. But so, okay, what I'm hearing is if things aren't flowing for you, then I would say get that playful energy is going to get the waters flowing. It's going to get your passions rising. It's going to get your creativity flowing. I'm even being shown here a book and writing. So someone watching, you write books, or you've been waiting for an inspiration in writing. This is really going to help you getting active, getting you know, getting out in the sun, even breathing in the fresh air. Playful spirit is going to get that creativity. Perhaps that could be some of that mystery, and perhaps there's some mystery that's going to come out of you if you start tapping in to that creative flow by being in that joyful energy. May even give you a spark of you know, a spark of inspiration even. I want to say too, I don't know why, but this is coming out. Get colourful. Get colourful. You know, treat yourself. It doesn't have to cost much too. And I'm just saying that because I'm hearing in the back of my mind, well, I just don't have that at the moment. No, it just means like go and get a flower, put a flower in your hat, or, you know, wear a bright colored t-shirt if you're a male. I don't know, just put some bright colors around you just to lift your spirits, keep you in that higher vibration, because I see things moving very fastly. Yeah, Spirit's showing me the Eight of Wands card, which is like, you know, movement, very fast movement. There could be even something coming in for you very soon, or communication coming in for you, but a lot of passion and things moving very quickly here. So that's going to happen for you. So keep in that momentum, keep that energy flowing, keep the water flowing. Don't let it stagnate here. Don't go into worry either. I just want to put that out for someone watching. Don't go into worry, because she looks like she's a little bit worried. So that's just being pointed out to me by Spirit. Please take what resonates. Do not force anything. You'll know what resonates for you. Okay, so let's have a look at the next card. Oh, look at these. I shuffle all of these cards face down, so it's just as much as a mystery to me as it is to you. So it always surprises me when there's synchronicity. I love it. This is the sun. Look at that. We're talking about the sun shining on you, positivity, positive energy. Solar plexus is expanding and is ready to experience life, right? And here she is. She's holding this beautiful flower here, and do you know what, there's this sense of centeredness, there's this sense of knowing. And so if you don't have that sense of centeredness now, the moon's asking you to connect with her. All right, because it is the dark. All right, and I know we have the sun here, but it's almost like the sun is setting and now the moonlight's coming out, and the moon's calling you and asking you to connect with her, to just be in her presence and feel a sense of wholeness. Even if you, perhaps this is just what's coming in, you could sit in the sun, in the setting sun, and then experience the moon. So you're getting the sun energy and the moonlight energy. That would be really lovely with this full moon. And I'm hearing inspiration as well. Inspiration's going to really come through for you. I want to say take some more moments to self, moments connecting with the universe, connecting with the stars, the moon, the sun, the earth. And again, we have water. Emotions are very strong with this full moon. There's a lot of emotions coming up, but I don't see these emotions as being particularly heavy or stressful or anything like that. I actually feel like these are more like more in the way of positive emotions, positive experience of self, but that water element is very strong with this reading. If you have any water around you, like a pool or an ocean or any water source around you, a pond, I would suggest meditating near the water, because I feel like the energy of water has some messages as well. And call on the spirit of the water to assist you as well with inspiration, with igniting your passion. And I know we're not talking about that fire here, we're talking about water, but there's this sense of I feel like flow and contentment and having that inspiration keeps coming up to me. But yeah, I really feel like if you meditate near water, it's going to be really helpful for you. You could be a watery sign, all right, and we did bring up Cancer, so you could be a Cancer sign, but you might also be a Pisces or Scorpio, or you might have a lot of that in your chart. But there is that water element here with this moon. I just want to add, okay, because this is a general reading, if there are emotions coming up for you with this full moon, it's in regards to your inner child, so allow that to come up, acknowledge that and release it. And I feel like this is going to be the boost. So if that's the case for you, because I know I did mention some like that there is a lot of like energy at the moment, a lot of I guess I can feel like this collective heavy energy that is out there, if you're experiencing that and it's part of some inner child wounds, then I see once you clear this with the moon and sitting with that, as I said, sitting with that setting sun and then coming into sitting with the moon and meditating with those energies, I can see that it's just going to push you forwards. It's like there's this like you gaining this second wind almost is what I'm feeling. And it's like, yes, I'm ready to go, because you've released it, you've acknowledged it, you've let yourself feel that emotion and you're releasing it from your system, and now you're leveling up and you can move forwards, right? Because you're not holding that baggage anymore. Right, so the next one we have here is assessing. Yes, okay, this is talking about you setting your sights on what it is that you want to do. It's also talking about you having a look at your life and making plans. Okay, how do you want it? What do you want to live? What do you want to... Now my communication's getting all stirred up. Perhaps it could be... This could be about communicating to yourself, right? About what it is that you really want. And perhaps when you meditate with the sun and the moon, there will be a lot of that inspiration, that word's coming up again, and you'll be able to really assess what it is that you want to do, or what direction you want to go in. Perhaps some of you are contemplating a certain direction that you want to go in. I want to point out here with this purple energy and this hot, it looks like a hot air balloon, that it's almost like you are elevating your consciousness, you are elevating your lifestyle in some way, and you're wanting to move up and onwards into newness, into more joy, into more love, into more happiness here. And so you could be assessing, and look, you can see that energy of the stars again. So really I feel like it's going, the energy of that, seeing the stars, is going to connect you with the universe. And Spirit's showing me that feeling right now. I wish I could give you that feeling, but it's that feeling of expansiveness and that fresh energy. When they always show me this feeling of when I lived down in the country and I would sit outside in the backyard and it was so quiet, and you can, and especially on a very, very cold night, you could see the stars so crisp. Like, it was just so crisp, and there's just this fresh and beautiful and expansive energy. So I hope that I've described that energy as best as I can without being able to actually give you that energy, or perhaps by me saying that you may even take a breath and feel some of that energy. But there's this, and I feel like you could be making a decision or looking at a new direction even, and I feel like you doing this is going to help with that. With the number 9 here too, I want to point out that you could be going through some endings within your life, or this could be you completing a cycle. Oh, look at that. Direction, guardian, perfect. Very much in synchronicity. Now I can't speak again. There could be something around communication and the throat chakra. So perhaps you could express yourself this full moon as well. Write down what you're feeling, really, to get yourself, get to your spirit, get to your heart, get to the thicker things, get to the real juiciness of yourself. Because I keep like going back to that communication as well. And so getting to that soul, getting to the real inner you is going to help you to choose the path ahead as well. I do see here that you do have a lot of animals and spirit that are guiding you. So you can ask for their energy, ask for their guidance, ask for their assistance. I mean, we have the lion spirit here. The lion spirit helps a lot with you having courage and you standing out and being either on your own or you taking leadership in some way. You also have the eagle here, and the eagle talks about seeing things from a higher perspective. So perhaps you taking this time out for yourself, you're going to see your life in another perspective, or even writing down, right? You can write when you start. I don't know about you, but this is just in my experience. When I start writing, it's like my soul comes out so easy. I don't know why I don't do it often enough. It's really funny. but perhaps that's something that I'm resisting for some reason, okay? Because like you, I'm healing as well. So, you know, you get to see it from a higher perspective. You get to see the direction in front of you. Have you ever experienced like you can see other people's paths so easily sometimes, or you can, you know, you're like very good with the advice for others, but sometimes when you try to give yourself advice or try to see things clearly for yourself, you're too close to it. So you know, when you're too close to something, it can be hard to see. So you need to take a step back and really look at things. And so this is what the sun and the moon's going to do for you, because the sun's come out in this reading twice. So you're going to be able to see that direction. It's going to help you to choose this path, and you're going to have the energy for this path. You're going to have the momentum for this path and the confidence for this path. So whatever does come up, whatever is released with this moon, it's going to really help you to decide and make a decision about your life and what direction you're going in and what you want to do. Flying free. I unfurl my wings and I fly. Oh my goodness, there is this sense of freedom here. You are free. You're a free spirit. You are free to make the decisions, to make the choices, and to do what you want in your life. You can see all independent energy here. It's your choice. It's your direction. And so make what feels right for you. What's going to fill your life with love? What's going to fill your life with purpose and meaning? And what is going to help you to feel more freedom in your life? And once you tap into that, yes, of course, there may be this sense here of, oh, can I really do that? Or what are people going to think of me? Or the what ifs might come up, yes. But I see here that this freedom is here for you and that you can go in that direction. I know sometimes when our true feelings, our true desires come up from our soul, our mind can come into conflict with it at times. And so for you, it's rising above that and moving beyond that. And that's why this the lion spirit's here to help you with that. So call on that lion spirit to help you with that courage to take those steps, to make that choice for yourself. And it's for you. You. So when I keep saying that, it makes me wonder whether could even be people, right? People or circumstance. But I'm really getting people. For someone watching, there's someone that, you know, maybe not agreeing with what you're deciding, or it could even just be the inner voice in your mind, okay, saying, you know, this is not what other people do, or whatever, right? But I can see from these cards that you are being called here to make that choice for you, for your independent happiness, for your independent truth, and for your independent freedom. Wow, this is going to be so transformative for you, so transformative. Oh, yes. Male or female, you are going to be holding a heart. You're going to be feeling a lot of love, a lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness here. The 4 and the 4 adds to an 8. You're going to be feeling abundant. And I feel like once you make that decision, and this could even be an energetic decision, right? This doesn't have to mean that you're taking action to go somewhere or taking action into something physical. This could be even letting an old childhood memory go, or letting an old childhood belief system go, something like that. There's this transformative energy though here, and you deciding to make that choice for yourself, and you're going to feel a lot of fulfillment by this. This is a big healing for you. This is a big growth for you, and I also see this very big butterfly right on the third eye. So this is going to open your vision a lot bigger, and you're going to see your life in a different way because you've transformed beyond an old way, right? And you move in evolving into a new way, and that can change many times. Like Spirit showing me cycles and cycles. You're always changing and evolving, but you are moving beyond something here and into more love. And 4 and 4, you've been building those foundations for yourself. Okay, so we have the, which looks like the 4 of Earth here. You know, this is really random, but I'm going to mention it because as soon as I saw this fly here, this bug here, it reminds me of when I was working at the airport, and I had this customer come in, and he had all these tattoos of these bugs, and he was just so unique and wonderful. And I just, because I just love talking to different people, and you know, he, all of a sudden he touched my head and this bug flew off me. So I have no idea how this bug come in. It was like a bit of magic surrounding this person and mystery. So I think we're talking about like mystery here. So there's definitely some magic and mystery that's going on in your life right now, and probably some unexplained or mysterious occurrences that will happen to you or happen around you, okay? And you know, that just reminds me of that. And then you have this green as well, so this is that heart energy, and you have this archway here, which is very to me, like, it's a very spiritual kind of feeling I get when I see archways. Or this could also talk about architecture, is another word that's coming to me. So perhaps you are embarking or planning or creating, right, a very unique and mysterious way of living that, or maybe perceived, okay, as unique or different or out of the norm, right? I also see here that he looks like he's a little bit gone through a bit of battle scars here. So perhaps maybe you've been going through, or had in the past been going through some battles around you, but now you're claiming your power and you're claiming your independence. And you know, you know what? I'm hearing you're like the dark horse. You're going to surprise people. You're going to come through, and you're going to really surprise people. People are going to be in awe of what you've done or how you've changed yourself. Yeah. It's like if you've had any naysayers or you've had anyone around you didn't believe in you, they're just going to be surprised, because you're just going to come out and they're going to see this transformation that happens with you. And I want to say those scars and that bleeding is that healing as well, with that with the green heart chakra here. So you know, you may be bleeding, right? You may be hurting some, but you're really healing, and you're really coming into heart. You're really allowing that light to come into your heart, and that's where all this joy is coming in, this play is coming in, this beautiful sense of freedom that's coming into your life, and this wholeness, right? Yeah. I see you feeling really content spiritually as well. And I see you gathering your resources, and whether these be spiritual resources, physical resources, or mental, like ideas or education, whatever you've learned along the way, your wisdom, you've gained that, and you're going to carry that through this archway, right, through this window. Work through your fears. New moon and Scorpio. So the guidance here is, if there's any fears that are in the background here that are holding you back from perhaps seeing clearly that direction, as I said, looking at that is going to really help you in taking the steps forwards here, and to take that chance on yourself. Have faith in your dreams. Yes, absolutely. Look at these butterfly here. And you know what? There is that the little insect realm that's coming as well. So you could look up, I don't know what insect that is. It's probably the fly. All right. So you could look up that totem. You've got the butterfly. And you've got another fly here, right? So you could look up those spirit animals, because there may be a further message for you with that. But yeah, your faith is going to carry you through here, absolutely. And I feel like I get this sense that your faith is going to pay off. That's what I'm hearing. Your faith is going to pay off. All right, let's get some cards from my little cards here and just see what other messages the moon and spirit has for you. That just popped out. Believe in yourself. I think we were talking about that. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, that will do. You are good enough. Yeah, that could be that, as I said, the programming perhaps from your childhood making you feel like you're not good enough, but believe in yourself because you are good enough. There is a message coming in here from spirit, or this could be a message from someone that's going to support you in some way or help you in some way. You have here the third eye. We were talking about your third eye expanding, weren't we? I don't know where that card is, but this talks about your expansion of your third eye awakening. So you're going to have a lot more insight coming in, a lot more clarity coming in. And if you are expanding your spiritual gifts, then that could also be awakening more as well. Your body is giving you messages. Yes, okay, so if you're feeling anything around the full moon in regards to your body, ask your body what the messages are, because it's giving you a message. Energy healing could be really helpful with this moon. I do offer distant healings. If you are interested, you can always email me. My email is in the description box, or just go to any healer that you feel guided to go to. Or you can you can always heal yourself as well, or call in your spiritual team. Be strong. Yes, have the courage, okay? Allow love in. Yes. For some of you, there is love around you, new love around you, a new experience of life around you. Oops, and I'm just knocking my tripod. Oh yes, grounding is going to be very key here for you. And to ground that light in, to ground your ideas in as well. Allow yourself to receive. Yeah, Mother Nature wants to give to you. The universe wants to give to you. So allow spirit to do that. Save yourself. Yes, we're talking about independent energy here. It's time for you to look after you and not everybody else around you. This is your time. It's your time. It's your time. Oh my goodness, I keep wanting to repeat that. Yes, we got that, spirit. It's their time, okay? They're gonna listen. It's their time. It's their time to shine. It's their time to receive. It's their time to have the sun shining on them. And they're not gonna feel guilty about it, are they? No, they're not. They're going to embrace it. Because you've also got your crown chakra is awakening and expanding at this time as well. So you could have a lot of your Akashic memories, and I want to say you could have people who are connected with you spiritually coming in, or this could also be talking about your ancient gifts and talents that you've gained in all of the lifetimes that you've lived prior to this one, and they could be coming and downloaded into you at this time as well. You are amazing. Yes, you are absolutely amazing. I believe in you. Here we've got, this talks about illusion, all right? So See through the illusion. And that illusion oftentimes is that mind, right? Cleanse yourself. Yes, we've got healing and cleanse yourself. So definitely a time of cleansing. You could look up some cleansing techniques. So this could be a spiritual cleansing, but it can also be a mental cleansing, mentally cleansing the junk in your mind. This can also be the cleansing of your environment, cleansing of people in your life that are no longer serving you. Yes, it's time to let that go. It's time to look at yourself and look after yourself, because you are special, you are amazing, and you are worth it, and you are enough. So that is the messages I have for you at this full moon. I send you so much love. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. My apologies, behind me there's someone doing the lawns. I hope that's not very loud for you. All right, so let's have a look. We're going to tap in and see what might be coming up for you, what might you be releasing, and how you can support that, and what it's going to open up for you in the coming weeks. Okay, so the new waxing moon is what you chose, and here we have, this is a circle. So I feel like I want to say something's coming full circle. That's the first thing I'm hearing. I just want to add to, remember this is general messages. Please take what resonates and leave the rest, because I do get sometimes a lot of different messages, but it's for different people that are watching. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 stars here. Okay, so why am I doing that, Spirit? Why am I counting the stars here? Okay, there could be 8 different, there's something about the number 8, all right? And this could be 8 different choices. This could be 8 different, there could be like a group of 8 people, or this could be ideas that you're thinking about. But there's different elements here that are taking place for you around the full moon. I also want to say here that this is a time of expansion, which is standing out for me as well, that you are expanding, and this is going to help you to download some more new information for yourself and for the world. I don't know why I'm saying that, but for some of you, you are assisting the light beings. You're assisting the earth in some way, and I see you being very connected with the moon. So you may work with the moon energies. You may do womb. Womb was coming out of my mouth. So you may work with the womb in particular. You may work with womb healing, or you may assist the collective to tap into their womb. I don't know, this is just what's coming up. So womb healing, the moon, the expansion coming up for you. There's something about the number 8. This could be options, ideas, or this could even be I'm hearing like 8 lights, like 8 light beings, or light. There's something about connecting with others. I feel like this could be like your spiritual team, or you working with a galactic council, or you working with you know, spirit, whether you're conscious of it or not. I get this sense of you connecting with ancestors or spirit guides or angels, or you know, your spirit families, or this could be like the Galactic Council or something like that. And it may be more powerful for you around the moon. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but that's something coming through here. Throat chakra as well is something that I feel like needs expressing with you. And I feel like they're showing me the inner self. So there's a part of you that wants to come out, that wants to be expressed. And I feel like this inner part of you is very powerful, you're very intuitive, okay? You could be very psychic. You may or may not have tapped into those abilities, but you definitely have those abilities. And I feel like you've been sort of in resistance of your own power here. I want to say allow yourself to be that power. I feel like there could be some past life energy here that may be getting in the way. I feel like this comes back to a past life where perhaps you were doing this sort of spiritual work, or you were doing, I don't want to just make this about people doing spiritual work. This could be in another area of work as well. And perhaps that you were demonized, or you were persecuted, or you weren't acknowledged for what you were doing. And so whatever it is that's calling for you to come out and step into within this lifetime, perhaps there is some fear around that because of a past life. So I would in meditation or connect with your spirit guides, who they could be the ones surrounding you here, helping you to move beyond that. You have the power to heal. First and foremost, you have that power within you. Call on it, call on that power to shift that. And I see that especially with the full moon. The full moon is so powerful when it comes to healing and releasing, and so if you call on the moon and the power of your higher self and your spiritual team to release and let go of this past life energy, it doesn't mean you have to visually see this past life, no, but it may mean in the coming weeks afterwards you may have emotions coming up. There may be things happening with you physically, emotionally, mentally, thoughts that are coming up. I want you just to if these are coming up, it's a big part of the releasing process. Things have to come up for them to be let go of. So once it comes up into your awareness, you can then acknowledge it and release it and let it go and thank it for the process of this healing. Right? It's part of the inner depths of who you are, the inner depths of what your journey, your sacred journey. Everything you experience is a sacred journey. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you're too much, or that, you know, what you're feeling isn't spiritual enough, or you're too negative, or whatever it is. I want you to be in your power and know that everything that you do is sacred, and everything you've experienced is absolutely sacred. And so honor that part of you, and know that allowing yourself this healing is going to really help you to express your inner self into the world. Yeah, big time of expansion for you. Wow, that was a lot of energy. Wow, yeah. Because there is a lot of possibility within you. There is a lot of expansiveness. There's a lot of doors within you. I'm actually seeing Spirit showing me like, I don't know if you've ever, I don't know where I've seen it. I must have seen it on a computer game or something. I don't know. But I'm like seeing, like walking through all these hallways. Oh yes, it's in a movie. I don't know, this is way back. But I even forgot about it, but it's obviously in my memory. But it was like this person going into their dream state, into their subconscious, and they walked through, like there was all these different doorways. So this could be a message in regards to, again, the subconscious, the healing that's taking place, and perhaps maybe doing a bit of a journey may help you in that. But I also, and I'm hearing ringing in my ears, so this is Spirit confirming this, but also I want to point out that this is your potential. This is all of what's within you. You have so many doors within you to open. It's like you could choose many different tasks to do. You could be somebody who could do many different things, and it's sort of like you want to take your dip, take your lucky dip, because you know you've got so much potential here and so many doorways to open, so many timelines to open. What one do you want to walk through, right? And this is you. Once you tap into that inner part of you and you really move past this block or move past this fear, wow, like, yeah, you're gonna be like a rocket. Spirit showing me a rocket going whoosh. It's like, yay. And you know what, as I was talking about the sacredness, like that's the power within you, right? I am just transmitting that power within you. Wow. Oh my god, I never do that. Oh my gosh, it's a bit of lightheartedness for you there. Alrighty. You're very close to achieving your goal. Yes. Yes, you're about to step through a doorway here, through a gateway here. Wow. All right. Yeah, change is upon you. Wow. Whew, have to take a deep breath here. There's a breakthrough here for you, an absolute huge breakthrough. Wow, this is big transformative stuff for you. I wonder whether the I'm trying to think, is it Venus and Scorpio at the moment? I don't know, it's just the recent energies or whatever's happening at the moment could be helping you with this breakthrough is what I'm hearing. I don't know too much about astrology, I'm learning at the moment. The next message is look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, and we're coming up to Sagittarius. So the full moon in Sagittarius could be a point in time where things come into completion and conception and fruition here for you, and expansion, you know, and it's like go get it energy. It's like by that full moon, it's just going to be go get ya. I think that's this full moon, is it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it is. I didn't even look that up. Now I feel silly. anyways. I'm all about the energy and not the labels anyway. Oh my god. I don't know what's coming out with me. Hang on just a sec, guys, while I just come back. Oh my god. Okay. I think I was just like high in the sky right now, just high on life. Okay, high on energy. So perhaps you're very high on energy, but yes, by this full moon it's just going to propel you, and this energy that's surrounding you at the moment is going to help you to see things from a bigger perspective and a bigger picture, and you're going to see your life in a bigger way and yourself in a bigger way. Queen of Wands. Wow, yeah, look at this fire energy, you and your confidence and your passions and your, oh my goodness, yes, you are breaking through, you're breaking beyond, you're moving forwards, and your whole existence changes. Your whole outer reality will change from this breakthrough within your inner reality. Yeah, no more as the limitations from the past or your past life. Yeah, no, you are opening new doors and new possibilities, and that is from you being confident, being who you are, and not being afraid to be so. This is you awakening. This is you changing. This is amazing. What do we have here? We have, I don't know what this card actually is, but I will intuit the messages of what I feel. And you know, there is dragon energy here, and this is that fiery energy, right? And that's what I'm getting, is this fire, there's this action, there's this whoosh, right? Yes. So don't doubt yourself, all right? So I want to say as well, with this card, I do see a lot of support around you. I do see that very strong energy around you. And again, with the eagle and then the eye, there's like seeing the truth here. The truth is going to be illuminated. You're going to see things clearly. Whether this is seeing the limitations of what you've created, or seeing your potential. Yeah, definitely that's what's very, very strong within me, is that you see, because again, the throat, oh my goodness, I feel this resistance in the throat. Once you break through from that resistance, whoosh, there's no looking back for you. Yeah, so definitely you seeing the truth, and you really there's a lot of expansion. And I'm pretty sure it was your group I was talking about psychic gifts as well, because we got this eye. Yeah, it's like you're gonna just start to even if it's not exactly what you want to call psychic, I mean, I believe we all are, this is you really seeing those gifts within you. those talents within you. And you know what? I have to point out that this person here is naked, is self. So it's like getting back to the bare parts of yourself, getting back to that inner self and that beauty of who you are. And you know what? There's this lotus. I didn't notice that before. And it's open. So this is talking to me with the red. This is like root chakra stuff. And you've got red here, red here. You've got fire energy. So there's a lot of fire in your life. A lot of fire within your soul. Your soul is ready. You are ready, right? So have your eye on the target because you are ready. And you have really built this strong foundation for yourself. And you've even got the dragon eating from your hand, right? The dragon is acknowledging this power, this gift that you have, this beautiful the dragon sees you as it and it as you, like you are in union, you are in equal, right? Earth guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Oh my goodness. Wow. Right? So, and what was I doing just before? I was totally losing it. I was totally like lifting up and away, and I was like, whoosh, I'm going from this reality and I'm moving up to this higher reality, which is what you are doing. But, you know, Archangel Raphael, who's here, is saying, remember to keep grounded, right? To keep yourself grounded in the moment. Stay rooted to who you are. Stay rooted to this earthly plane and stay rooted to, because Mother Gaia will guide you along. And the being grounded and being rooted to the earth allows you to heal, allows you to grow, allows you to feel at one with life, to feel appreciated, to feel connection, right? And to have a really strong foundation. Rising above, yes! Oh my goodness. I see only beauty and grace, and I think I said that earlier. I don't know, because when I'm channeling, I often forget. But I think I said about you, you know, acknowledging that inner part of yourself that is so powerful and so amazing, right? You are this Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female, right? King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You're that energy. You are rising above here, and again there's another lotus, big energy here, right? You've got two lotuses in your reading. Expansion. You are expanding, you're rising above, and you're moving into a higher dimension here. Yeah. Phoenix rising. You know what? I usually pull this card out much more earlier in the reading because it's like what you were letting go of. And it's interesting because I don't look at these cards, right? I just shuffle them and they're all face down. And for some reason, I've picked this last. And this is the Phoenix rising, right? So what can I say? You are transforming. You are rising above, and you are this phoenix rising from the ashes, and you are saying goodbye to the ghosts of the past. Spirit showing me these ghosts here, and you're going to push beyond your perceived limitations, and you are going to be very creative in your force. You've got a lot of force here, and you're going to use your power and your force for good, right? For good. Again, there's that Akashic records here. Again, there's this, I think I said that with your reading about you tapping into that, and there we go. Beautiful energy. All right, let's get some final messages from my little cards here that I created. Any final messages, Spirit? Oh, look what dropped on my lap. The eye, the all-seeing eye again. Intuition, seeing through, you having clarity. You've got such a strong soul. I have to point that out again. You're very, I want to say very ancient soul. Okay. Yeah, very, you got a very strong, once you realize that, there's no looking back. Stay determined. Yes. You are beautiful. Oh my gosh, you are beautiful. Take a chance. Break free from your chains. Yeah, and once you've done that, and you're going to have this breakthrough, oh my goodness. Ooh, this can mean like, this could mean a crush around you, or some being admired. You could be very admired by others, or this could be new love coming in, early stages. This is the root chakra. So your root chakra is balanced, right? You are grounding in to this life, and you are moving on your purpose here, and you're being supported by the earth. See, that's why that grounding card come up. Deepen your connection. Yes, keep deepening your connection with self. Oh my goodness, because this card here is signifying blessings coming in. Yes, abundance and blessings for you. You've grown, you've planted the seed, and now that's coming up with this phoenix rising here. Spend time in nature. Again, another message of grounding, okay? Especially with all of this spiritual energy here, these heightened vibrations, you need to keep grounded. It's going to support you. And smudge. So this talks about doing a cleansing, okay, in your environment. And I want to say above your bed is what's coming up with me, because you might be doing a lot of work in your sleep, and so smudging your room, your bedroom, but anywhere you can smudge in yourself, even just to give yourself a cleanse, especially after this moon, especially if you're releasing past life stuff, releasing older energies. Give yourself a cleanse and then move into the new. You are a leader. Yes, you are a very powerful soul. Oh my goodness. As I said, once you recognize this and you really step into that, it's just you're going to be a completely different person to what you thought you were. And you know, everything that we move through in life is part of our path. It's part of our whatever we choose to experience and grow through. And, you know, I feel like you're going to come to that real understanding of why very soon, if you haven't already. And once you recognize your inner power, don't be afraid of your power, I want to say. Don't be afraid of it. Okay, I know, like, I'm speaking to your unconscious now, but I know in past lives you've been persecuted and you haven't been able to speak up. But this is the time when you can, and you're going to be supported in it, okay? And keep connected with nature. Nature is going to support you as well. So that's the messages I have for you, group 2. I send you so much love. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose dress rehearsals. So we're going to look at this full moon and what might be coming up, what's being released, and what it's going to open up for you moving forward. So you chose dress rehearsal. You're getting ready for something. And I see her singing here. So, and she's in the spotlight. So I want to say, you know, perhaps you're in the spotlight, or perhaps you want to be in the spotlight, or perhaps the spotlight is on you for some reason, right? This could be to do with because I am seeing these people around you. They could have you in the spotlight. They may be talking about you, or you know, there may be some gossip around some of you. This won't be everybody, but there is this energy of you being in the spotlight. And here we have alternative course and choices. So I feel like with this full moon, what's going to come up is, excuse me, there's throat chakra stuff. Yeah, you're going to be releasing from that throat chakra, right? You're going to see some truths of things, of people around you, and you're going to start to acknowledge Okay, perhaps you might be putting your life in the spotlight, right? But what's going to happen is you're going to see, right, and come into acknowledgement of the right course of action and the sort of spotlight that you want to be in. What do you want your life to look like? What do you want your scene to be? What do you want your life to be like? And for those of you who are getting ready for something that, you know, you might be practicing something, you might be polishing a skill, you may be rehearsing something, right? You may even be in a play. But, you know, I want to say that this could be the energy of this changing a course for you, by you practicing, by you being in the light, by you polishing off a skill, however this resonates for you, that it's going to change a course for you. But I do see for some of you here that there could be you being in the spotlight because of other people, what people are saying about you or in your life or whatever. And this is going to, this full moon is going to help you. You're going to see, it's going to come into realization, and you're going to change your course because of it. It's going to be like, right, I see it. Do I want to put up with that? Do I want that in my life? Yes or no? All right. Giving birth. Yes, I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy in the world. As I said, some of you are, you know, you've been practicing, you've been learning about yourself, you've been putting something into play here, and you're going to bring it forth into this world. And it's a new energy, it's a new life force, it's a new direction here, it's a new choice for you. This could even be you deciding you don't want to be around certain people, you don't want to be on the spotlight from some people, and you're like, nope, I'm ready to let those people go, and I'm going to give birth to something new. I'm going to take some time even to spend with myself and get to know myself more. I get this sense of rest as well with this full moon. So I want to say be gentle with yourself this full moon as well, and nurture yourself this full moon. And if anything is coming up emotionally that's quite vulnerable, I want you to soothe yourself in any way you can. This could be music, this could be just spending some time just to away from others, away from life, and just containing yourself. Like, you know, you could even do this in your bed, maybe having a bath. I don't know, there's this self-nurture, self-care with this full moon, because there could be some vulnerabilities coming up and awarenesses coming up. But this is going through this awareness and through this coming up for you, it's really going to help you to really see the truth, and it's going to help you to give birth to a new energy. Because once you become aware of stuff, once you become aware of once vulnerabilities come up and emotions come up to the surface, right, you can release them, and then you can open up to a new vision. You can give birth to a newer way of being, or a newer life, or, you know, yeah, you can create from that. That's the beauty. That's the, you know, as, sorry, my light's gone if it's a bit darker, but as hard as it is sometimes to feel what comes up for us, or acknowledge a truth, or see things for the way they really are, see how something's been playing out around you that hasn't been truthful. Perhaps there could be some deceiving energy here, right? And it's hard when it comes up, but there is a blessing in it, because the blessing is, once you've come into that recognition, that's the light, right? That's the healing, that's the growth, because you can decide then, do you want to stay in that energy, or do you want to give birth to a new energy? And if you decide you want to make an intention, you want to move into a new energy, this is what, again, throat chakra, see, it's breaking up, right? So this is allowing you to make a decision to move into a new energy. Yes, oh my gosh, this is so aligned. I shuffle all these down. What are you letting go of? Taking off your mask, right? So it's time to reveal the truth of the situation, the truth of who you are, or the truth of the people around you, right? Seeing it for what it is and making decision from that. You see this, there's some sort of drama here, right? Or there has been drama around you. And perhaps for some of you who have been rehearsing something, practicing your own skills, it's time for you now to give birth to that, to be in the spotlight and to take off your mask and do that. And then for others of you, this is you coming into the understanding of people around you who've had masks on you, had the spotlight on you, been talking behind your back or betraying you or deceiving you in some way or whatever it is, and you coming into that realization and deciding, okay, now that that's come into my awareness, I can move beyond that and birth a new energy here. Take what resonates. I don't, you know, and I'm hearing like, I don't want to take play in this little game anymore. I don't want to play in this little scenario anymore. I want a new scenario in my life. I want one that's going to be much more peaceful, graceful, or loving. You know, there's this energy here of, for some of you, of having people around that are not what they seem, you know. But as I said, like I'm getting different groups here. Okay, we've got travel and moving in a new direction. Again, this is talking about the same thing. This is you deciding to take on a new life, take on a new energy, take on a new way of being, or meeting new people who are really going to acknowledge you, and that you can be your full self around and aren't talking behind your back or whatever, right? Or this is talking about you really birthing your gifts and talents and into the world and stepping into that. Okay, I'm going to come back to that one, Spirit saying. All right, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, right? She looks to me like she's in her power here. And she looks like it's almost like she is out in war. And it's like, okay, I know what I know now. I can't unknow this. I know that I have the ability, if this is you stepping out, or if this is you recognizing people around you that have not been so honest. It's like, okay, I know this now, and now that I have that awareness, I can take that direction. And you're not taking this in a whim. You're not taking this. It's calculated. You have the time, the space to. You've gathered the wisdom. You've gathered the knowledge, I want to say, and now you can take that direction, knowing that you're going to be in a much better scenario. Yeah, you definitely, this is you taking physical steps forward, you moving, some of you could actually be traveling, right, to a new area, a new place that you've been feeling to go to take, or you could be moving house, or you could be like, excuse me, throat again. I'm just going to clear that away. Okay, so this could also be you traveling or planning a trip as well. But this is also moving into a direction that's much more solid, much more grounded, much more abundant for you. Oh, look. And here he is with his fruits in his hands, right? He's protected here with his sword. He's got his fruits. Oh, interesting. Right? He's carrying this wood and he's chained himself to it. So perhaps that's what's happened to you in the past. Perhaps you've somehow, because look, he's got the lock and he's got the key. So for some of you, this has been like, you've been rehearsing, you've been practicing, and it's now time to take this new direction. It's now time to take birth to this new direction, this new you, this new energy. And you have that lock, you have that key, you have the fruits here, you have the abundance here to carry you through. The only thing you need to release, you've even got the tools, right? It's time to cut away, cut these chains off, right? And let yourself go of all this weight that you're carrying, and move into this new. And perhaps you've been like in a mental limitations, you know, and if this could be, this weight and chains could be people around you that have kept you burdened, and now you've got everything with you, and you're going to cut that away. It's about making a decision to cut that away, and I see you doing that. Okay, so this one here is yeah, I don't know what that, I wish I knew the Roman numerals a little bit better. I think it might be 6 of Earth, 6 of Pentacles, I think. But I just want to point out here that he has the lock, the key, the fruit, right? He's not going to go hungry, right? He can free himself, and he's carrying the weight. So release that weight, right? And you will truly be set. You'll set yourself forth. It's like you, and as I said here, I feel like she's been in that war, and she's learnt, she's gathered her knowledge, and now she's deciding to move on, right? So I love these cards, so many images. 8 of Wands, beautiful. Yes, again, another energy of traveling and energy of movement, moving away from people, moving away from the past, and moving in a new direction, or traveling, setting forth and going where you feel your heart's leading you. Confidence is your key to success. Yes, you know that you have the strength to carry you through here. And trust, yes, there's trust here. And no, you've got everything. The universe is supplying you with everything here, right? And I know that can be hard to trust sometimes, especially if you can't physically see it. If you're being sort of guided to move away, but you're not sure, right? That can be hard, but I feel like Spirit's saying here, trust us, we've got your back. You won't need for anything. You'll have the food to eat. You will have the place to stay, the security. You will be protected. Always follow your own intuition, your own inner guidance. Okay, guys? But I want to point something out here. Can you see? Again, these are 2 different cards. 2 different, I think this is the goddess of the moon, the queen of the moon oracle, and this one is a gateway oracle. They're 2 different decks, and here we have the birds, right, and we have the bubble. So this can talk about, and again, she's naked. There's this vulnerability here. All right, so you're feeling vulnerable as you travel, as you make this choice, as you go in this new direction that you're being guided to take. So it's going to take some courage here with the lion spirit here, right? It is going to take some courage. It's going to take some trust, right? Call on Spirit to help you to take this step. But you know what? Even though she feels vulnerable here, and this can be a male or female, they're protected. The birds are watching out for this beautiful person who's in this bubble here, right? And there's a bird here. Broken heart. Okay, yes. Yes. For those of you who come into realization about something around you, some people who haven't been honest with you, okay, it's going to hurt. There is this broken heart here. Or even if you're deciding to move to another country, or move to another area, or move to a new job even, right, or taking this new direction, perhaps you're going to have to leave people behind. Perhaps you're going to have to say goodbye. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily just, this is someone not being honest, but this could be you just deciding to take. Sorry guys, my phone actually overheated because it's so hot and humid. Okay, so I was talking about you may feel some grief, feeling a little bit broken-hearted as you take this new direction. I mean, this doesn't just have to be saying goodbye or coming into realization of other people. This could be you just saying goodbye to an old way, or, you know, because you're moving in a new direction, right? There is a part of letting go and saying goodbye to the old, isn't there? And so there may be some grief around that, and that is okay, because that's washing away all of the past and bringing you into a sense of healing. And, you know, with that vulnerability too, you know, tears can come up, feelings can come up. So, you know, that's trust that it's all part of the process as well. But trust that if you are feeling grief and you're feeling sadness, that it's all part of this process of moving you in a new direction. And ask the moon to support you in this. You could even set the intention with the moon to help you to release and to help you to really step into this new direction. And then we have here a fiery climax approaches. Okay, with this card here, I do feel like there could be like a lot of emotions that are going to come up to the surface. There could be some anger as well, especially if you find out things, or something happens in your physical environment with something. But there could be like a lot of there could be disputes, conflict, and, you know, especially if you're coming into the awareness of something. So this is just to let you know that, you know, find an outlet for that if you can, because I know whenever I get this card, it often tells me that there is a conflict coming, and, you know, this is like a pre-warning here that could be coming up for you. But of course, as general, won't be for everybody. This could be also with the fiery climax. This could talk about you really being passionate and really, with this Eight of Wands energy as well, it's like you quickly making decisions and quickly aligning yourself with what it is that you want, and moving very quickly as well. Like, because fire can move really quickly once it gains momentum. So that could also be the message here. But with, you know, that Aries energy as well, I get this sense of like knowing what you want and just sort of taking that, or taking that course of action, right? Now what I'm going to do is get some last cards from my cards here. Any further messages Spirit might have for you. Okay, spend some time alone. This here is the third eye chakra, and it's a little bit imbalanced or blocked at this time. So ask for divine healing and balance. Ask your spirit guides or spirit team to balance that third eye, or use a crystal. You do have a balanced root chakra, which is great. This can also talk about grounding in and something around your physicality. You are wise. Yes, you are very wise, and you have you know, as I said with this card here, right, you've been through the battleground and you come out wiser from it, and now you're going to make decisions about your life and about your direction from it. Even if this is about you stepping into a new direction in regards to career or a passion of yours, it's like perhaps you've been working really hard on it, right? And now it's like you've gained the knowledge, you've gained the skills, and now you're taking the steps, you're taking that grounded action, right? Yeah, this talks about illusion around you. This could be illusion from others, or this is self-illusion. We have allow yourself to receive. So when that card comes up, there is an opportunity to receive here. Cleanse yourself. Every group's got this. Cleanse yourself, especially with these energies at the moment. So it's important to keep your energy clear. So cleanse yourself from any, or cleanse your environment, or cleanse people around you. We have here, this is admiration, or this can talk about new love, or people, a crush. There could be a crush around you. You could have a crush on someone else. Be strong, yes. I want to say follow your heart too. Yeah, be strong. You can do this. You are a leader. Take leadership here. and you are good enough. Oh, look at that solar plexus energy here. This talks about the awakening of your solar plexus, you knowing your divine will, your divine power, and you going towards that, right? That card here. Right? This is the ladder, you walking up the ladder of success, you elevating your consciousness, elevating your life in some way. And the last one is deepen your connection. Yes, keep grounded, keep connected to your soul and your will, and I see you really powerfully moving ahead. So that is your full moon reading. I send you so much love. Bye for now. Hello, group number 4, and welcome to your full moon reading. So we're going to have a look at what you might be releasing, what you might be letting go of with this full moon in order to bring in the new. So we have here school and lessons. Let's see what the moon and spirit would like to say. Okay, so just a minute, I'm just going to take a drink of water. I keep forgetting to drink and it's so hot where I am. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So there's something here about timing I'm seeing, and I'm also seeing here there's this door here that's yellow, and I feel like this is about, to me, when I see the yellow, I think of the solar plexus energy, I think of confidence, I also think of your vitality here. And here with the schoolroom and the lessons, I feel like you could be going through some lessons. I feel like you could be learning something about yourself, about life, or you could be doing some study. I also feel like there's a world significance here. So you could be learning about the world, you could be interacting with people worldwide. There's something about the world connection here, and I also see the computer. So some of you may be connecting with people online, you might be doing workshops online, you might be doing online study or something to that degree. And I feel like with the timing here, I feel like this could be a really good time for you energetically to do this study, but I also feel like the timing could be about I'm hearing like a completion, time for a completion. So I feel like for some of you this is talking about the lessons that you've been going through, but you've been learning, is now coming to completion, and you're going to be opening up this new door here that is closed at the moment. Perhaps there's been a part of your life or somebody who's been closed off to you recently, but it's going to open up again because you've gone through the lessons, you've gone through the learnings that you've needed to. And please remember, these are general messages. Please take what resonates. All right, what are you letting go of? Okay, with soulmate, and interesting because we're talking about here you feeling like you may have been held off to something or someone or from someone, and so perhaps for some of you this could be a soulmate relationship, this could be somebody new, this could be someone from the past. Okay, it doesn't have to be romantic, it can be romantic, but this could be I'm seeing here this is a romantic relationship, and perhaps you felt like you've been wanting or dreaming or wishing or praying for this soulmate relationship, putting their intentions out to manifest this soulmate relationship, but perhaps you've had some lessons and learning to go through before this person could step forwards. Okay, as I said, this is general, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, right? This could be a friend, this could be family members. This could be a group of people that you might be connecting with online that are your soulmates. You might start to, you may have felt the door closed in your physical reality because perhaps you're going to be meeting people through study or through something to do with online learning or online business or something to do with online. And now is the right time, okay, because you've learned all you've need to learn, and perhaps you are going to be meeting, connecting with people online, and these people are connected with you spiritually. some of you might be letting go of a soulmate, letting go of a relationship, all right, because you've completed the lessons. All right, it may be a message, it's time to let go of this relationship. You've learned all you've needed to learn. The Fool, yeah, it's time for you to take a new chance. Now this is somebody who you're letting go of. It's time to move away from this person and to take on new opportunities, to move in a new direction, to take on new, you know, there's the Fool card can talk about that youthful innocence and that youthful, I'm going to go and, you know, not carrying the weight of the past on your shoulders, but just going into the new with optimism and innocence, just like a young person would, just like a teenager would. And so I feel like whether this is you meeting somebody new, whether this is you connecting, or you doing some sort of study, or you leaving study and moving in a direction, or you moving on from a relationship, this full energy is taking that leap and going in that direction with innocence, releasing the energy from the past. Looking deeper, yeah. Okay, so with this looking deeper energy, can you see all the gems? I love this because it means when you go, the deeper you go, you do discover the gems, because you discover your inner radiance. You discover everything that you've learned from a situation as well. So with this lessons card, you know, perhaps you really had to experience what you've experienced so that you could dig deep and so that you could find yourself more, or understand relationships more, or perhaps you've been looking deeper into a subject, or working on studying a particular field so that you can learn more about it, deeply go into it more. But there is that deeper learning here, and that deeper learning is revealing to you these gems, these opportunities, this part of yourself. And if this is a relationship that was in the past, then this relationship helped you to learn things about yourself. And now that you've done that learning, you can then acknowledge that and take it into the new. All right, if this is a new relationship, you've been going inward, you've been doing the lessons and the learning, and now you get to step through that doorway, and you've taken everything you've learned, and you get to foster this new relationship. Or this could be the new group of connection, wherever it is that it relates to you, because oh my goodness, Spirit's given me so many different options here. All right, we've got shift your perspective here. So this talks about seeing something in a new way. And I feel like whatever you've been experiencing, whatever you've been learning, it's been allowing you to see something in a new way and a new direction. And talking about the full moon here. So the full moon may help this whole situation come to a completion. Or you come into a deeper understanding here and see things in a new way, so that you can move forwards without the burdens. All right, what have we got here? This looks like the Four of Water, so the Four of Cups here. But putting the tarot aside, what I feel here, there is that water energy, and there's this, it's interesting because this man here, right, which he looks like he could be like a fish man, because he's got like fish scales on him, but he's like a man who's in some sort of leadership here, and he's very connected with his heart here, because the green gem is here, and there's a lot of fishes around. So fishes to me talk about money, they talk about prosperity, talks about abundance, and he's holding on to something here, and he's seeing two sides of it. So there's something about seeing two sides of a story, seeing two sides of a situation, and again, this comes back to looking deeper and seeing things from a different perspective. So perhaps you are going through these lessons or through whatever you've been learning, you're seeing things from another perspective. You're having the ability to see two sides of something. This could be the connection that perhaps you're moving away from. You know, perhaps there was a perhaps this person had two sides, or you had to experience the duality so that you can be able to move into a direction of experiencing more balance, like it's like, or experience a contrast so that you can experience more of what you do want. There's also some sort of I want to say there's something not exactly clear here as well. I have to point that because it's just what I'm feeling. So perhaps it could be in your energy. Perhaps you're not clear about what to study, or you're not clear about whether that's what you want to do, or you're a little bit fearful about moving through that door, or you're not sure what's on the other side of leaving this person, or there's something unclear here that I have to point out. But with him holding this up and looking at the two, it's like two sides, and also this intuition and this third eye. It's like seeing. And it's interesting. Look, that's really interesting. So Spirit's pointing out to me that his eye is transferred to here, and he's holding that up so he's able to see things a lot more clearly. So this is like, perhaps seeing things from in another way, or looking at in another way, maybe looking at the situation you've been through in another way, and seeing it in a more positive light, and seeing how it's allowed you to discover parts of yourself. Or there's something about, because there is many different energies in here, there's something about you discovering a new perspective here in a new way. Look, daughter spirit, yes. Again, there's this intuition, there's this spiritual connection here, and there's also this following spirit, or being guided by spirit, or being led by spirit, and this is your inner spirit. So perhaps the study that you're doing is aligning you with spirit. Perhaps the people you are meeting are more spiritual connections, or this could be talking about the lessons or whatever you've been through, or this relationship that might have broken down. It's leading you to your spirit. It's like opening that door to spirit for you, and you will come into that understanding. And perhaps if you look at it in that perspective, it may be easier for you to move through and heal from. Fear. Yeah, I think I was talking about fear here, and perhaps, I was saying perhaps you're feeling like fearful of walking through a door. If you're relating to these new connections or a new relationship that has presented itself, and perhaps you might be fearful about walking through that door. Or this could be talking about you completing your study and moving into a career or something like that, and you feeling fearful about taking that opportunity here. And so sorry about the dog in the background, guys. I hope you can hear me okay. So yeah, this is talking about the fear. So perhaps the moon's going to help you, ask the moon to help you release any fears, and to be able to see the truth, to be able to see things from another perspective. I feel like that's really going to help you. Have faith in your dreams. And the answers you need are coming. I shuffle all these cards face down. So it always surprises me. I was feeling this energy of uncertainty, or not kind of sure. There's the lack of clarity here. And the reason I was feeling that is because perhaps a lot of you watching, you're waiting for an answer on something, or you're wanting to have a deeper understanding about that. You're wanting to see things in another way, but that's all coming in. The truth, the clarity, everything that you're desiring is going to come through for you. You're going to have that understanding very soon. Oh my goodness, it's like trucks going past and dogs barking. I'm so sorry, guys. Perhaps I always say when there's distraction around, perhaps there's been a little bit of distraction around your life, or there will be a little bit of distraction coming up, but you will come to understand why that's happening. All right, and now everything's gone silent. Right, there's no mistakes. All right, so now what we're going to do to finish your reading is just get some of these cards out from my little cards here, see if Spirit has any other further messages for you. Oh, quite a lot. That'll be enough, Spirit. Dropped a card on the floor. What was it? You've got what it takes. You've got what it takes to move in a new direction, to take this chance with the Fool card and, you know, open that door, because again, that's solar plexus, that's that confidence, moving away from fear. You've got what it takes. You've got what it takes to move in that direction. You've got what it takes to start this relationship. You've got what it takes to move out of a situation or away from someone. Treat yourself. Yes, you need to look after yourself. Cleanse yourself. Yes, every single group's got that. Okay, so Spirit's saying we need to cleanse ourselves of the people, places, things, environments, energy fields, everything, so that we can be fresh and new for the new to come in. We do have here throat chakra is a little bit imbalanced, so perhaps you could get like a throat chakra crystal to bring that into balance, or you can ask your spirit guides to help you bring that into balance. We do have be brave, so whatever's happening, whatever is culminating right now around the full moon for you, or whatever fears it might be bringing up, or perspective changes it might be bringing up, be brave. Know that you can. Know that you can step through this door. Know what you've got, what it takes. Okay, again, there's an awakening of your solar plexus here. There's an ascension of your solar plexus here. Wonderful. Oh, we've got the full moon. The full moon is shining on you. Okay, everything is going to be okay. You do have here, this is vibration. Just be mindful of your thoughts and what you're sending out there. Be mindful. Try and change fear into love. Yeah, we've got leadership here. Look at that. So you're moving into a role of leadership, taking leadership of yourself, leadership of your life. Meditate. You're being asked to meditate. And it's funny because I put cleanse yourself, moon, and meditate. So the cleanse yourself at the full moon and meditate under the full moon is going to be very helpful for you. Observe, observe. Look at what's going on around you. Look what's going on within you when you're meditating as well. Choose love. Yes, choose love. And it's interesting. What did I say? What did I channel? I channeled don't focus on the fear, focus on the love. I think that's what I said. And here we got choose love. Blessings are coming in for you. You have take note of your dreams. Your dreams are going to have intuitive messages for you. So please take note of them. And we do have here, which is interesting because here you had an imbalance. Oh, and we were talking about something being uncertain or needing to see another perspective, and here's that clarity coming in. So I'd say around the full moon you'll be feeling like this, and after the full moon you'll be getting more clarity and understanding because of the healing you've got from the full moon. All right, so that's the messages I have for you, group number 4. I send you so much love. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.